Beginning today, Mountain Province and 3 other areas are under the second highest alert level because of rising infections and hospitalizations. Let's bring in Dr. Annie Claire Pekas, Provincial Health Officer for the Mountain Province. Doc, maraming salamat po for joining us on the program.
Thank you po, Sir Rico.
Kamusta po ang situation sa Mountain Province? Ilan po ang mga COVID cases this Friday?
Sir, today we had a total of 125 confirmed cases po, as compared to yesterday's 114.
So we've seen an increase in the number of infections over the last few days. Ilan po ang mga hospitals sa Mountain Province are attending to these COVID cases?
So we have 5 hospitals and 2 infirmaries. We have 155 hospital beds and 7 infirmary beds for these cases po.
So Doc, are these beds enough for the COVID cases, for the rising number of COVID cases? And are there more patients being admitted to these hospitals in need of critical care because of COVID?
Presently, Sir Rico, we have a 78% occupancy rate of our hospital beds and 71% for the infirmaries. Presently, we only have 81 admitted confirmed cases. And of our total active cases of 407, 81 are admitted and all of the others are being isolated at home.
All right. So we're seeing then more mild to moderate patients isolating at home rather than being admitted to the hospital.
Yes po, Sir Rico. That's right po.
And how are you monitoring, Doc, the patients who are isolating at home and that they are getting proper care and taking the right medications?
Okay, most of the cases will come to the hospital for consultation, and if they are asymptomatic or mildly symptomatic, and most of these cases prefer to stay at home, so they are being given medications and they are instructed to monitor for their symptoms. And they're also being reported to the municipal health officers for them to be monitored, and they're being monitored through phone calls. Others are also being checked by our local frontliners, our barangay health workers, paying a visit to their homes or to their isolation areas.
So Doc, ano po yung mga prescription ninyo para sa ating mga kababayan dyan sa Mountain Province who are isolating at home? What medications are you prescribing that they take? Mostly,
sir, they're being given paracetamol for those who are symptomatic or having fevers or body pains. They're also being given ascorbic acid. By those who have infections, such as pneumonia on X-ray, also being given antibacterials.
And in terms of supply, Doc, is there sufficient supply of paracetamol, ascorbic acid, and this antibacterial medication in the Mountain Province? At
present, though, we are glad that there's not much clamor for this, or if nobody is panic buying for these medicines. So we still have them, the supplies, either at RHUs, and also patients have them at home.
Well, that is good news, no, Doc? There's sufficient supply of these important medications to cure the mild patients who have COVID. In terms of the Bakuna program, Doc, how many are now fully vaccinated in the Mountain Province?
At present, with the change in the target population, because they're now using the 2020 population census, and they have also included the targets of those ages ranging from 12 to 17 years old. Mountain Province has a 49.8% coverage for fully vaccinated individuals and 54% for partially vaccinated individuals.
Approximately, you still have about 45% who are still unvaccinated. Are they refusing, or they haven't still thought about getting vaccinated, or they still haven't gone to the vaccination centers?
Yes, Sir Rico. Most of these, most of the individuals who are not in the records would say still be considered as those who refused initially, while others is that we have problem with the targeted population. The targeted population has a wide gap between the actual population, so it seemingly has a very big gap in the coverage of those who are vaccinated.
Okay lang po ma-convince sila, no, that
Yes,
getting themselves vaccinated is getting themselves safe from the Omicron and the other variants of concern. Dito po sa Metro Manila, we're already seeing a lot of our kababayans being boosted. Ano pong status po ng mga boosters dyan sa Mountain Province?
We have started giving boosters since last December, and there's an increasing number of those who are getting their boosters. And with regards to mga vaccines po, we cannot claim to have a shortage of such. We have available vaccines naman po for them.
So, Doc, mag-ingat po tayo dyan sa Mountain Province. Thank you so much for joining us on the final word, and please stay safe. Dr. Ana Claire Pekas from the Department of Health, Mountain Province.